Norm Bergen here, taking you on a wildlife tour in the one and only Jasper National Park. As you explore the park, whether you're in your vehicle or whether you're sitting on your couch at home watching it on your big screen television through a virtual tour, we hope that you see the absolute most beautiful place in the world and all of the wildlife that lives here.
Today, we're spending time with a 7-point bull elk, enjoying his supper.
The best place to view wildlife is from the safety of your own vehicle.
Count the antler tips with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on each side. Wow, beautiful. Although antlers do occur in both males and females in some members of the deer family, with elk it is only the males that have antlers. In the late spring, antlers grow from 2 points on the elk's skull above and behind its eyes. The antlers begin as cartilage and eventually become hardened bone. As the antler is growing, it is covered with a fuzzy-looking skin called velvet. The velvet covers many blood vessels, which supply oxygen and nutrients to the growing bone. If you look closely, you can see the blood vessels beneath the elk's velvet. In June and July, antlers grow at a rate of 1 inch per day. Can you imagine the headache it would cause if you or I had lumps growing on the tops of our heads? It would probably be painful for us. Of course, when wildlife need pain relief, they often chew the bark, buds, and leaves of aspen trees, which act as a kind of natural aspirin for them. Antlers get larger, thicker, and stronger each year an elk lives until they reach maximum size. Once the antler has grown to its full size, the bone dies, and an elk will rub the velvet off in the trees and brush. You can see the tips of this fellow's antlers are starting to turn gray. That means his antlers are turning to bone. Soon he will start rubbing the antlers on trees to take off the velvet and sharpen the tips of his antlers in preparation for the many encounters he will experience with other male elk during the fall rut. As the velvet comes off, he may look rather bloody and tattered as strips of velvet start peeling from the antlers until he rubs all the velvet off. This bull is big and strong enough that he will be one of the large male elk in the park that claim a herd of 15 to 20 females this fall. With his velvet off, the bone of his antlers will make him look even more spectacular. This is such a beautiful and rare treat, folks. I hope you enjoy sharing supper with this elk.
Stay safe, be well, and I'll see you in the mountains.
This land was made